Good morning, motorcars. Today is Monday, February 23rd. In 1836, Mexican General Santa Anna began his siege of the Alamo. 1896, Tootsie Roll was introduced by Leo Hirschfield. 1945, the U.S. Marines raised the American flag on Hiroshima. Thought for the day. 3 years ago, I kind of put a plan together that I wanted to be number one in customer satisfaction and employee satisfaction. And to do that, I felt we had to have the best facilities. That with the write-up procedure at Toyota, with the doors being open and the wind blowing in the waiting room and people having to work out in the cold, wasn't conducive to having that type of environment to be number one. And same thing with Honda. The write-up area at Honda wasn't conducive for that. And so I put together a plan to do some expansion. Toyotas we did about 3 years ago, and now you can see at Honda the vision's coming to life. The write-up area, if you walk down into service, is going to be gigantic, all inside. The whole project is going to give us, I think, two of the best facilities in Cleveland. But as Matt said in his word of the day last week, is that brick and mortar don't make you number one. It's people. And if we are going to be number one, it's going to be our employees, and our employees, if they're not satisfied, it's not going to work either. So we're working on employee satisfaction and customer satisfaction. Now, the employees have a lot to do with customer satisfaction. You know, we put together a program 25 years ago where we empowered all of our employees with $100 to take care of any customer problem. A year ago, I raised it to $200. Now, this $200 is meant if a customer has a problem, we need to solve it before they leave. And I know we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to, everything isn't going to go perfect with a customer. But we got to realize that we do have in our back pocket $200 to solve a problem. Now, if we don't take advantage of that and we let the customer go, we're going to lose. Because once they leave here, it's going to be awful hard to solve that problem. And if we want to be number one, we can't be letting customers go out with problems that could have been solved for under $200. That doesn't make sense. My goal still is to be number one. And it's going to take the employees believing in what we're doing, believing in the empowerment. Now, I think you all can see, like I said, the projects we got are the best. Now, we just got to prove that we're the best to our customers and make sure that we double check everything we do. And if we goof up or we make a mistake, own up to it. Don't worry about arguing about it. Just solve it. Take care of the customer. Even if we didn't make the mistake, if the customer perceives we did, please solve the problem. Use the $200 you're empowered to. Let's end these customer complaints that could have been solved very easily if we had just said yes to the customer. So that is the thought for the day, everybody. Birthdays. I'll have to give a toot to this. Kevin Bradley in the Parts Department, Honda. Happy birthday, Kevin. Upcoming events. February 26th will be our first cook-off for 2015. We chose crock pots to be the main menu items, the things that you can cook in a crock pot, but anything you would like that you can make in a crock pot is fair game. So please bring your favorite dish to the Toyota conference room on Thursday. Bring it up hot for the 11:30 judging, so please warm it up in your departments because we'll overload the plugs if we don't. Noon, all the contestants can come up and sample the other contestants' dishes. And at 12:30, anyone can come up that would like to try some of the food. And all you have to bring is something for Brian Zinn's charity of the month, some sort of non-perishable food item that he can give to give to one of the charities. And remember, first place gets $300, second $200, and third is $100. So I think it'd be a lot of fun. Please come. Thursday is going to be an awful cold day, and it's going to be nice to eat inside instead of having to go out for lunch. Talking about lunch, not having to go out for lunch, the lunch hour is going to start March 9th. And I think everybody that signed up for it is going to have some great food. But plus, not to have to go out in these cold days like this, that's a double plus. So please, If you haven't signed up for the lunch, I'll see Brian Zinn about that. My hero for the day. Oh, let's go back to the tip of the day. Look for something you can do to make someone's day. Again, if we keep our eyes open and look for those opportunities to make a customer's day or another employee's day, it's going to go a long way. So please look for those opportunities. My hero of the day is all of our employees that have suffered through this brutal winter so far and kept our inventory clean and got the snow off it. I know it's a miserable job, but again, it's something that has to be done. Thankfully, the Honda is going to have a big dome over their used car lot, so Honda salesmen, you cut your work at a third of your work away by having that dome. So that's a good plus, and hopefully in 2016 we can do the same thing at Toyota. But thank you all you employees that have helped with the snow removal. It's just a hazard of doing business in Northern Ohio. And again, be careful when you're out there. It's very slippery. This time of year there's ice under the snow. Just be careful when you're walking around, and just take it go a little slower. Don't run, don't hurry, just take it safely. Hey everybody, let's have a great day, and we'll talk to you again later. Thank you.